Hey everyone, so I'm here to do a tag video. I was tagged by faithersk. Her name is Faith, and I will link her down below. She has come up with a tag called If I Had One Small Makeup Bag. So the point of this tag is every single person that has a love for makeup, our collection has grown crazy, okay? So for me, I just buy and buy and buy, and I've never had as much makeup in my life. So she's saying, if you could go back to having one makeup bag, what would it be? So the thing is, I'm glad that I can still pick my favorite products, and I had to fit them into one bag. But I'm also going to do, at the end of this video, my old makeup bag and show you what I used to have in that, to show you how much of a difference I have changed. And I'm kind of sad that I could only fit my stuff into this bag. Okay, now granted, I did find this is my current makeup bag, and it is pretty large. If I had to go with my makeup bag that I used to use, I wouldn't be able to take anything with me. But this is my makeup bag. It is from Avon, or Mark, sorry, it's from the Mark store, and I love it. Isn't it darling? It's only $10 too, and it's so big. So what I have in here on top, because I'm just kind of like throwing it all together, like, okay, what do I use? What am I going to put in this thing? So I'm just going to jump into it so I don't make such a long video. So the first thing I have are 5 brushes. That's all I'm taking, that's all I need. I need a kabuki brush for buffing in my powder and bronzer. I need a contour brush for blush, contour, and highlighting. I need my foundation brush, which is the Real Techniques contour brush, which is amazing. And then I have 2 eyeshadow brushes. The 217, which is so multi-purpose. You can pack on shadows, you can blend, you can diffuse the color, obviously blending. Great. And then I have the 239, and this one is great for packing on the color as well. Okay, those are all the brushes I'm taking, which is, I don't know. If you think about it, I use so many more brushes than that in like one sitting, but I could get away with just those 5. What I have on top is, and see, I'm so lucky that I had a big bag I had to put eyeshadow. I don't own single eyeshadows, so I had to try to think of my skinniest palette and one that has the most colors, and so thankfully my Naked palette fits in this, and it's just amazing. I know everyone has seen this palette, beautiful colors, and it just works. There's so many looks you can do with this, and you will never get bored. So if I had to only have this, I would, obviously, this would be it. Okay, I don't know where to start. We'll just pull it out. This is blush and bronzer. NARS, Orgasm, and Laguna. Definitely need that. I have to have my MAC Sculpt and Shape. You can see I'm down just to the little nuggets. I do have one more, thankfully, and then I'll have to order the other one. But I use this every single day. Love it. My Physicians Formula Beige Powder looks like that. If I need a matte bronzer, I don't know why I brought 2 bronzers. I guess because I do it, that's what I wear every single day. NYC bronzer. Foundation, I have my Superstay Foundation by Maybelline. My concealer, which is the Clinique Line Smoothing Concealer. Looks like that. I have to have my powder flage for underneath my eyes to set my concealer. My brows which would be my brow kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and my brow brush. I would need a primer for my makeup, well, for my eyes. So I would take my MAC my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and because I always go between the 2 of these. I like them both, or I use the Urban Decay primer potion. This is the big one. I can't believe how much I have used out of this thing. I mean, look at it. It's getting skinny. Love it. My hands are getting full. I'm not putting it down. Eyeliner. I'm taking only one eyeliner, which is my brown liquid liner. It's the Earthen Rock from L'Oreal. Best liner ever. Mascara. CoverGirl Lash Blast. Oh yeah. My favorite highlight, which is my Revlon White Whisper. Have to have a matte cream highlight always at all times. Chapstick and a lip gloss. Just a pink lip gloss. This is Pink Diamonds by Mary Kay. That's it. That's everything in my bag. And now it's all in my hands. I'm going to put it down. That's what I would need. And there's so many things in my head thinking, oh my gosh, you don't have this and you don't have this. Like, I don't have a moisturizer, but does that count? Does that have to go in here? I'm not sure if it does or not, but my moisturizer is gigantic. It would take up my whole entire bag, so I'm past, like, I would have that just on here on my desk. And also, like, my makeup sprays, like my De-Slick or my all-nighter spray, those can't go in my bag, but they'd be on my makeup counter, so hopefully I could take those with me too. That's it, which is insane. So now I'm going to show you guys what my old makeup bag used to look like and what I used to carry. Okay, so now I'm going to show you my makeup bag that I used to have about in 2008 is when I started this whole journey. The stuff, I can't believe it all fits in here, and I can't believe I only use this much stuff. There's nothing in this thing. I also forgot to say that I would always take an eyelash curler. And I think I always had an eyelash curler. So that will go in with this kit too. But for my other one, what I would have to take would be an eyelash curler. So this is my old bag. It's an old Mary Kay bag, and it is filthy. It is so disgusting. But everything fits in here, which is crazy. Granted that in this makeup bag, I used to have tons of, I had tons of single eyeshadows from Revlon, but I didn't put all of them in here. I just grabbed the ones that I wore the most. So that's what I'm going to be showing you guys. Okay, so eyelash curler for this one and the other one. Other than that, it's crazy. So I can't believe I used to wear only this stuff. So my foundation that I used to wear was the Mineral Power Foundation. I know this is super, super old, but it was a backup and I found it in my drawer and I thought, you know what, you should try and use that. And I can't believe I used to wear it. I hate it. I don't know, I hate it. So there's that foundation. This is not the powder I used to use. I used to use CoverGirl in like the green packaging. That used to be my setting powder, but I don't have one, but I would have a setting powder. Blush and bronzer. I always used to use a Physicians Formula blush or a Maybelline blush and a Maybelline bronzer, and I would just use the brushes that it came with, which is so hard to believe. For concealer, I had this e.l.f. concealer stick for like the longest time, or a Physicians Formula, the yellow one, the yellow concealer stick. I don't have that anymore, but I would use that for concealer. My eyeshadows, oh, and to apply my foundation would either be my fingers or like makeup sponges. And that's fine. I can still apply it with my fingers, makeup sponges, but to now know that you have like brushes and different types of brushes, and it's just so crazy to think. And then I always had these quads in my bag, always. First I had this highlight, which was the Revlon Pure Pearl, which is a frosty white. And we would put this, that's what it looks like. Me and my friends would wear that all the way on our brow bone and all the way underneath. Crazy. So I have some quads. These are the Maybelline quads. This one is in designer chocolates. This is one that I would always repurchase and repurchase, and I would use the applicator. And those are the colors. You have like pink, neutral, brown, and a highlight. I always had this one, chai latte, a gold, a brown, a muted brown, and then a nice cream highlight. And then I always had this one as well. This one is by Almay, and it is in Twilight. And this has like purple, mauve, ivory, those type of colors. And mascara was Maybelline Full and Soft. I also found this in my backup stuff, and I use it some days. I like my other one better, but this one, it's okay. And then I think I used to wear liquid liner, or I used to use some kind of like CoverGirl pencil liner. But I remember using the NYC liquid liner, and I just bought this one probably like 5 or 6 months ago. See, it's all thick and gross. Just to test it to see if they've changed the formula, and they hadn't. It's such an awful eyeliner. It doesn't work for me, it peels. That's it. It's so crazy. It is so crazy to think that I knew nothing about brushes. I knew nothing about primers. I don't know, it's crazy. So that's what I used to use clear back in the day, such a long time ago, over 3 years ago. And now my collection is crazy, ridiculous, huge, and does not need to be this huge, but I love to collect it, and I love everything that I own and everything that I have bought. I love it all. And I wouldn't change anything, and I love all my brushes. I love it all. So that's it. I will tag a few people down below, so go ahead and check to make sure you're tagged. I'm kind of having a brain fogginess right now. I cannot think of anyone's name right now, but a while ago I thought about who I wanted to tag, so go ahead and check to make sure your name is there. Also, or I'll probably just like message you too and let you know that I tagged you in this video. So thank you so much, Faith, for tagging me in this video. I think it's awesome and so funny to see what we could only bring. And I love that I hurry and put in at the end. Sorry, I kind of changed it to say this is what I used to wear. And it's crazy. Oh, and I didn't wear a moisturizer, and I didn't do my eyebrows. It's so crazy. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.